will you stop playing about with that thing and come and help me pack the car?
I'm testing it, Mavis. I'm just testing.
Why are you taking a video recorder to a deserted allotment?
Because I want to record every stage of its transformation from wilderness to Eden.
Martin Platt.
Yep.
Gary Mallett.
Yeah.
Bill Webster's here. Don Brennan.
Yep. Derek! Place on the bus if you fancy the trip.
Oh, not quite our scene, thanks all the same.
Who is a miserable man here, though?
Oh, there you are, Mr. Roberts. We nearly went without you.
Aye, sorry I'm late. Is them Savoyards?
Oh, yeah. Lovingly prepared to a traditional earlier recipe.
Oh, well, I'm falling out with hunger, me. I dashed out without a breakfast, you know.
Oh, nice one, Jack. We'll get them past that, right?
It's a bit early for that, isn't it?
You are on a coach trip. That's what you do on a coach trip. You get tight up.
So you're home today then, are you?
Well, looks that way, wouldn't you say, Percy?
Well, I came on Friday morning to get some tartar sauce, but you were shut. Now, don't you think it'd been polite of you to put a notice up showing your intention so people would know who they are?
We were open all afternoon, Mr. Sugden.
Well, that just makes it worse, open half a day. Are you open half a day today?
No, Mr. Sugden, we're open all day today.
Oh, I see. It's half a day Good Friday and all day Easter Monday.
We'll open and close this shop when we feel like it, thank you very much. It's a public holiday, and we're members of the public and all.
You've got a duty to your customers. They rely on these little shops.
You can rely on us, Mr. Sugden. Unfortunately, last Friday, Mother and I had a little domestic crisis to deal with, didn't we, Mother?
Yes, we did.
Oh, I see. I didn't know there were extenuating circumstances.
Well, it's sorted now. So it's business as usual. Rain, hail, shine, come 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, public holidays included.
Anyway, like I was saying, I won't be back till Wednesday night, so if you want to lure young Anne back to the place, you've got it to yourselves.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, listen to them. One-track mind. Not all fellas think like you know.
Just trying to help the lad out, that's all.
You're assuming that Andy's only interested in Anne because he wants to get her into bed. Well, you're wrong, isn't he, Andy?
Yes. But I must admit, Raquel, I mean, I am attracted to her.
Well, of course, I'm not saying that you're not, but you're more the intellectual, more sensitive type, aren't you? You like to take things steady. Let them develop naturally in the fullness of time. It's a bit like me and Curly, really.
Well, I hope I don't have to wait that long, Raquel.
Well, no, but what I mean is you're not just after a quickie on his sofa.
What, with Anne? Chance would be a fine thing. No, I can assure you, Raquel, my intentions with Miss Malone are entirely honourable.
See?
Right then, I won't bother leaving me Barry White CD out.
Vera, can I just use the phone for a minute, please?
Oh, go on then, if you're quick.
Thank you.
Oh, honestly. I asked him to change this fellow before he went. Do you know, he mentioned word horse and it alters balance of his brain. Here.
Whoa, me lads! You should have seen us scanning. Passing all the folks along.
See, Gary hasn't wasted any time getting stuck in then.
Good for him. Now then, Serpent's Gaze had a very good run at Wetherby last month, and I fancy that. Now it's either that or Open Glory for the 3:30. Now then, what about the 4 o'clock?
Can I ask you something, Jack?
Aye, of course, aye.
When you first bought Rovers, how did you find it? I mean, business side, like.
Complete mystery to me. Still is.
Yeah, but you got the hang of it now, haven't you? I mean, stock checking and bookkeeping and that, yeah?
Oh, how we muddle through. Andy MacDonald helped out a bit. But I'll tell you what, if I'd have known how much there was to it, I'd have thought twice about taking the place on. Why do you ask?
Well, no reason, no.
You sure you won't have a cat, Roy? There's plenty left, lad.
Oh, no thanks, Bill. Alcohol reacts with me antibiotics. Ear infection.
Ah, well, suit yourself. What's that, then? Win probability, 59.875. A, B plus A plus B plus 1.
It's just a formula expressed algebraically.
Formula for picking winners, like?
Provided you can satisfy certain criteria on the day, such as there being 2 horses in each race, which have each finished first, second or fourth in each of the last 3 outings.
You're a bit over my head now, Roy. Why don't you just tell me what you think's going to win?
Well, actually, Bill, there's only one horse I fancy backing today. It's in the 145 selling handicap.
Oh, yeah. And you reckon, from your system, that it's got a good chance of winning?
Well, I don't know about that. I just like the name. That one, third one down.
Hey, lads, have you seen what's running in the 145?
Of course, there was a time when everywhere had shut down from Thursday night right through to the following Tuesday. If you ran out of something, you'd got to make do. You certainly couldn't go buying fitted kitchens and the like. Are you all right through there, Maureen? Maureen?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mother. It just came over me. It's better. I'm sorry.
Why don't I make us some tea?
I came in to order some bourbon creams, you see, and I opened the book. And I saw Richard's handwriting, and I just...
Come on. It's all right, it's all right.
What a thing to set me off, though. A reminder to get 2 dozen jars of capers from the cash and carry.
And every one of them still on the shelf out there. He was a useless shopkeeper as well as a useless husband.
Oh, I don't think I can go.
Yes, you can. Now, we've only taken £7 all morning. Why don't we shut the shop and go and blow the lot on a couple of large brandies? Come on, and dwell with Percy Sugden.
Right, lads, give it a 5. That's what we said, wasn't it?
Right. Listen, I still reckon we're chucking money away back in a 50-to-1 shot.
Oh, shut up. Give us a 5 and it's only a bit of fun. Now, come on. Otherwise, they're going to be off, aren't they? Right, where's Gary?
Toilet.
Again?
I think he's feeling a bit poorly. Yeah, he says he gets car sick. Well, coke sick.
Well, I feel sick and all for something when it counts.
Right, I'll put the 5 in for him then. Come on, Billy, lad. Come on. Let's get this on. Is it a winner? Excuse me, boss. £45 to win. Betty's hot shot.
Let's just have a sit before we do anything. I've been up since 6 o'clock.
Why don't we go to the engineer on Ramon Street? They've got a mail strip on a Monday afternoon. We could get a gang of girls to go.
Can't we just stop in?
Oh, Ma'am.
Well, they've got The King and I on the television. It's my favourite.
I know, you've watched it about 100 times.
But I really fancy it. Go on. I'll stop off at the shop on the way. Get you one of them frozen chocolate cakes you like.
Great, eh? I suggest we have a mad afternoon while Gary's away. And what do we end up doing? Blobbing out in front of Yule Brinner with a chocolate fudge cake.
Hiya. Hey, there was no need to get dressed up. We're only having half a lager.
Sorry, Deirdre, but do you mind if we make it another time?
Yeah, fine by me.
Only, well, fingers crossed. I might have a job.
Oh, that's great news, Liz. Where?
Well, do you remember I applied for a job in town, the wine bar, the Hourglass? We went a few weeks back.
Yeah, but I thought somebody had pipped you to it.
Yeah, they did, but apparently they weren't up to it. At least that's what the manager said when he phoned this morning. He wants me to go in at lunchtime and have a chat.
Come on, Jack.
He's only there. He's only in the
Hey,
250 quid a piece, that's over 2 grand.
Why are you winning?
Oh, buddy.
Oh,
Three races, yeah? No, I think Roy's right. I mean, we've won over 2 grand. I mean, we carry on betting, we'll be taking no toll.
Am I hearing things? Is this Jack Duckford talking?
What are you suggesting, Jack? We should take it home and share it with wife.
Very droll.
No, he wants us to take it to the building society.
I think we should invest it quite definitely.
Jack, what are you driving at?
Tell me, what do they do with the winner of a selling handicap?
Well, it's sold. Hey, hang on. You're not suggesting...
Why not?
What are we going to do with it?
We're going to race it, aren't we? Form a syndicate. There's 9 of us. We could win fortune. Oh, now come on, lads. At least let's go over and see how much they want for the horse.
You haven't heard something about the idea. I reckon he slipped a few more pints in than us, him, I'm telling you.
Are you lot coming or what?
Well, there's no harm in going to have a look, is there?
is a beautiful animal.
Aye, look at those big eyes, as bright as buttons.
Look at his ears. Pricks straight up, shows an alert, you see. He knows everything what's going on around him, you know.
Excuse me, gentlemen, if you wouldn't mind standing back.
Who are you, like?
I'm the horse's trainer.
Thought we'd give him a pat on the back, like. Seeing as he's just won us £2,000.
I was thinking of bidding for him. He's a good horse, is he, like?
Of course he is. Didn't you see him just race?
Well, he didn't do too well at past, did he, love? Not according to the race card.
Well, some horses take a while to get their act together. He's a jumper. His owner spent too much time racing him on the flats.
You don't think today was just a one-off, then?
Are you kidding? He's got masses of potential.
Yeah?
Masses.
Straight up.
Well, put it this way. If I'd been his owner instead of just his trainer, I'd never have entered him for a selling race in the first place.
Seriously?
Absolutely. Now he's found his form, sky's the limit.
I never liked the man, I admit. But it's you I'm thinking about now. You've got your life to get on with, and think how much worse it would have been if you'd had kiddies.
Maybe if we had had children, maybe this wouldn't have happened. Maybe if we'd put more energy into a family than running corner shops.
What I'm trying to say, Maureen, is that in time, you'll be glad things worked out the way they did.
Oh, will I?
You've got a very rosy future ahead of you. And I don't just mean as nursemaid to me, either.
Mother, I'm 51, with 2 broken marriages behind me.
Third time lucky. You're a very attractive woman, Maureen, with your own business, and if you've got any sense, you won't let him get a penny out of that shop.
I'm supposed to be happy, am I? Because I own a corner shop.
No, I'm just saying that you haven't missed the boat. Once word gets about that you're footloose and fancy-free, fellas will be queuing up.
Rita Sullivan's an attractive woman with her own business. And she's in here most nights nursing a gin. Anyway, I've told you I don't want word to get out. I don't want people expressing their condolences, looking at me in that pitying way.
Well, it's bound to come out sooner or later.
Only if you and me tell them. And we won't, will we?
If you say so.
Well, that's the way it goes, Mr. Newbury. He came nowhere in his last 10 races. We enter him for the selling place and he wins. No, he's still the same horse, bless him. The only reason he won was because the 2 favourites fell. I've just been explaining that to the stewards. Anyway, looks as though you might have a buyer for him. So with the prize money, that should go some way to offsetting your losses over the last 2 years. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, delighted to offer you today this 4-year-old bay gelding. He's Anna Scarface by Mr. Darcy and his half-brother to Bombay Mix, who's that excellent winner of the Victor Ladorum Handicap up at Haydock.
Oh, you heard what she said, fellas. I mean, we could be looking at the next red rum here. Now, we've got to be balmy to pass up a chance like this, haven't we?
Now, hang on a minute.
No. Give it a couple of years, it could be worth $1 million.
Or it could be melted down into glue.
Yeah, but on its last showing, there were 1,800 quid in that pot in there. Now, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We can't let it pass,
I
can
look
we?
at it like this, mate. The asking price is $2,000, isn't it? Yeah. $2,000 is what we want, so it's not real money.
Right.
So I'm in.
Yeah.
So am I.
Not that bad.
Ah, what the heck, eh? You can't look a gift horse in the mouth, eh? Go on.
Martin.
Aye, go on then.
That's a boy!
Count me in and all, I mean.
I'd rather not if it's all the same.
You're going to be left on your own, you.
That may well be, but I've better things to spend my money on.
Well, all right, do what you want. Anyway, there's still 2,000 quid.
Yes. He's offered to sell today for 2,000. Now, who'll give me the guineas? Who'll give me 2,000?
Guineas?
£1.05. He's asking £2,100.
Go on, Jack, get your hands on here,
Off
few
today at
quid.
2,000.
Yeah!
2,000 bid at 2,000. At 2,000 I'm bid. 2,001. 2,001. 2,002. 2,002. 2,3. 2,3. Now he'll give me 4. At 2,003 I'm bid. Who'll give me the 4?
Reg not down this weekend?
Oh, no, he's working.
What, all over Easter?
Yes, he's got a big management conference in Ipswich, you know, with all the big bosses.
Oh, you must miss him.
So do very much. There we are. It's life in the managerial fast lanes.
Well, you know what they say. I'll work and no play.
Oh, don't worry. Reg does plenty of playing, all right.
Mother.
Well, listen to you. covering up for him, and after what he's done.
Why? What's he done?
He wants castrating, he does.
Castrating? What for?
Will you shut up? No, I won't. You've defended him long enough. It's time folk knew what sort of man you really married.
Yeah. He's not been, you know, exposing himself, has he?
He certainly has no control over that part of his anatomy.
What did you say?
Well, there were rumours, you know, like before.
Vera, if you want to know, Reggie's left me for another woman.
Never.
There you are, Mother. The whole world knows now. Are you happy?
Yes, I am, and so will you be before long. It's better out in the open, Maureen. Out in the open, faced up to, and then forgotten.
2,400 guineas. Eh? So how much are we out of pocket then, each?
Well, that's all the winnings at about 50 quid each.
I must say, he has good wide flanks, nice iron quarters, fair bit of meat on the shoulders.
Meat? Not meat, that's not meat, he's a thoroughbred. Fred.
Well, gentlemen, congratulations. You've got yourself a fine horse.
Hey, I'm blooming up, sure.
Have you made arrangements to have him stabled yet?
Not exactly, no. Oh, Jack, we're going to ride him home.
Pity you've got to move him, really. In fact, I'd say you were taking quite a risk, especially at such a crucial stage in his development.
How do you mean, love?
New stable, new trainer. Could upset him, set back his progress.
I don't suppose you'd consider keeping him at your stables and training him for us, would you?
Well, I do know all his little foibles. How to get the best out of him, don't I? Yes.
Cheers. Cheers.
Hi, Andy.
Hi, Mum. Deirdre.
Hi, Andy. Hey, listen, your mum and me are just having a drink to celebrate. She's landed herself a new job at that wine bar in town. Do you fancy joining us?
No, thanks. I'm waiting for somebody. Can I have a pint of bitter, please, Raquel, when you're ready?
Congratulations, Mum. You must be over the moon.
Listen, Liz, if Andy doesn't know where his loyalties ought to lie, then that's his problem. I wouldn't worry about it.
Oh, it's not just Andy. I know I should feel excited, but I don't. Not the way things are. I was thinking on the bus. If I'd have got this job when it first came up, it'd be me and Jim celebrating tonight.
Oh, Liz, don't tell me you're feeling sorry for him, please.
No, not sorry for him exactly. I can't explain.
To hell with Jim. It's you and me who are celebrating, so get that drunk, then we'll have another.
And filmed the Derek Wilton. How exciting.
It's the replay facility, so you won't get a lot of detail. And it's black and white, but you'll get the general idea.
If you see a hunched figure crouching on her hands and knees uprooting bindweed, that's me. Because I did all the physical hard work while D.W. Griffiths here stomped about being proprietorial or always messing about with his precious video.
Don't exaggerate, Mavis. There wasn't any bindweed. It was just docks and nettles. Barely colonised.
Oh, well, whatever it was, there were plenty of them. Feels as if somebody's taken a crowbar to my knees.
And I wasn't just standing about. I was planning, designing.
Oh, the only garden tool he picked up was to get a teaspoon of soil to put in an empty jam jar.
I was taking a soil sample, Mavis.
Oh, yet another sample to be sent to NASA, no doubt. Honestly, Derek, I don't know what you're hoping to grow.
What's in the carrier bag?
I just thought I'd do as a curry.
Oh, I could have got one from work. What's that? Never seen a bottle of wine so big.
Well, there's nothing worse than running out, is there, when the shops are shut?
Did you see the way she just looked at you?
Yeah, I know. I was a bit off with my mum earlier. She's got herself a new job, apparently, and them two are out celebrating.
So?
Oh, I don't know. Just wound me up, I suppose. Seeing my mum out enjoying herself with a new life. The old fella's banged up in prison. It makes me sick.
I'm sorry, Andy, but it's your dad's own fault that he's in prison. It's nobody else's. If your mum's managing to pick up the pieces, then good on her, I say.
You don't know what you're talking about, Anne.
Oh, so he didn't hit her then? He didn't leave her for dead in the Macclesfield Road?
Well, yeah, and I was the first to condemn him for it. But that's not why he's inside, is it? He's inside because he wanted to talk to her.
And what if he hadn't been able to get through to her? What would he have done then?
I'm sorry, but how long has my old fella been your specialised subject?
I saw the way that he was.
You saw a split second of a 20-year marriage.
There is absolutely no justification for what he did.
I'm not saying that there is.
And it wasn't only your mum that he scared to death that night.
I think we better change the subject before we fall out.
I think we already have.
Oh, and by the way, if you think that by plying me with red wine you'll be able to get me into bed, you can think again. Alcohol just makes me aggressive.
They need regular injections, do horses. And they're not covered by the NHS.
No, I dare say they're not.
And of course, if the horse were to get sick, the veterinary fees can be astronomical.
Is that a fact?
You taking over MBB Motors?
Shh, keep your voice down. I don't want everybody knowing. At least not to have signed up.
Right. Now I know why you were asking me about the business side. So I didn't say now to frighten you off, like?
No, well, I thought about it and then I decided, well, me and George are more suited to that side of things than you and Vinny. No, hey, no offence.
Oh, you think so, do you? Wait till you get your first VAT return. Anyway, now I'll know where to come when the car goes wrong, won't I? Well, we'll get a bit of discount, won't I, being a mate of yours?
When did I get a discount on a pint, me being a mate of yours?
No, look, it's different with booze, isn't it? Because it is tighter margins, unlike garages who charge the flaming earth. I mean, you've only got to look at Mike Baldwin to see that.
Hey, it's been quite a week, though, all in all, hasn't it? First I bought a business, then I bought an horse. Incredible, isn't it? Hey, who'd have thought, 12 months ago, you and me, bosses, let alone racehorse owners.
Well, fortune had to smile on us at some time, Dunlap.
Of course, it's when the horse actually starts racing that your real expenses begin.
Have you heard him over there?
There's your entry fee for starters.
Roy, will you do me a favour, put a sock in it?
I beg your pardon?
You! Wittering on how much the flaming horse is going to cost.
Jack, he's only letting us know what we're letting ourselves in for.
You had a chance to be in the syndicate, but you were too flaming tight-fisted.
I'm just passing on what I know so it won't come as a shock.
Look, Jack, it stands to reason. It's gonna cost us a fortune. I mean, on top of what we've already blown on buying the flaming beast.
You're right. I were all for pulling out, you know, when we...
Not what you said at the time. Anyway, come on, what's 50 quid a piece?
Plus the 2,000 that we won and all.
For a thoroughbred? It's a bargain.
What about all the extras, eh? I mean, this trainer, she's not going to stable the horse for now, is she?
No, 50 quid a week, she said. Between us, between 8 of us.
I think you'll find that's the basic. It won't cover food or anything.
There you go, you see.
Food? What does an horse eat? Grass. It's free.
Hay.
And a bit of hay.
100 weight a week on average for a 4-year-old male. Then there's the cost of racing the horse. Race fees, jockey fees, veterinary fees. They're the real killer. Then there's your silks.
Just hang on. What makes you such a flaming expert on keeping an horse?
Frank Harper told me.
Who's he when he's at home?
Former jockey, now retired. Rode over 60 winners between 1978 and 1985. I got chatting to him when you were in the winners' enclosure.
Oh, you did you?
£10,000 a year he reckons it'll cost, as a conservative estimate.
Oh, give over. He'll make that on his first race, won't he? Believe me, he'll make that 10 times over.